Alright guys, welcome back to Project GoodSpeed. I'm Jay, and today we're going to be working on the little hatchback. Literally, actually, we're working on the hatch part of the Civic. These hatchbacks are actually getting more rare at the junkyard, and it's making it a little difficult to find the parts that I need when I need them. So sometimes I gotta be buying this stuff in advance. And today we're going to be taking a look at the issue with opening and closing the trunk here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. It literally should not take this many times to close it. I know when I first had the Civic, it just, slammed, right? This is open, put my groceries in, whatever, and I come to close it. There we go. It takes a couple times to get it just right, and that is the problem, right? I don't want to keep slamming the crap out of my trunk door here, and then eventually, just breaking something, because I'm gonna have a hard time trying to replace this. So let's take a look at what we can do today. The other issue, which I thought had to do with this latch here, I noticed after maybe a couple years of owning this Civic, I don't know exactly how many years back that is, but I noticed that the lever went up a little too high. You see, it was taking a little longer for me to open it, and I had to figure out what was going on with that. Now, in order to do that, we got to pop off this cover, which is a little tricky, to be honest. I've actually broken it. You guys can see it's moving there, and I'll show you guys. It cracked when I take it out, but it's basically just one screw here, and it has a tricky little latch with the way that it's sits into the frame. So we gotta take it off and then slide it this way towards the passenger to get it to pop off with a little hook. Bruh, I literally did this off camera so I could get it right the first time. There is a rail in the plastic and a metal bracket that locks it into place. The issue, there we go. It's got to move that way before you can lift it up. Now that we do have it off, it's free to go. And you see here is the little rail on this side. It locks up at the top and it just sits in there because this bracket here has a little lip. This little lip kind of locks it into place at the top, so you won't be able to lift it up high enough to remove it, and you won't be able to slide it off completely because this rail here isn't exactly a slide. It has a notch at the top, but everything in between does not allow for it to slide up. So this is the latch here, and like I said, I had already inspected this, so I thought this might be the issue. You guys can see I'm gonna go ahead and pull the gas tank, and you'll see it. This is how it opens, and nothing moves, right? Nothing other than the latch. Now let me go ahead and move the trunk, and you guys can see the difference. You guys see that? This little yellow thing has snapped from the cable, and First, I thought that might be the issue, right? So when I came across a hatchback that had one of these cables, I just took it. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it really has much to do with anything other than just holding this cable in place. However, I'm going to go ahead and be replacing that today just because. And, obviously part of the reason why I hadn't done it before, other than I didn't think it was too necessary, was because I'd have to remove the entire trim here, right? The whole driver's side quarter panel, the carpet, the seats and everything on this side would have to be removed just for me to get this latch out of the way, because this is where it goes down here and it actually feeds into this trunk area down here. But the more important issue is this latch here, which is causing me to have this issue. Of course, that means we got to go into our Honda spare parts box. Oh, it's a screw. Where is it? If I was a cable, where would I be? I'd be at the very bottom, obviously. Yep. Of course it is. There it is. There it is. Why would I be at the top? Why would I make things easier for myself? Now, this is not all my Honda parts. I don't want you guys to make fun of me in the comment sections for being, this guy's not a Honda guy, he doesn't stock up parts. This is just one of the bins. There's more. There's always more. I really won't be going into too much detail about how to replace this cable. Really, it's pretty straightforward. I'll just insert the footage here and edit it while, you know, I'm making the video. But if there are any issues, I'll actually just put a cut here. Okay, so it's this little ball in here. You guys can see that's the only thing that's keeping it in place. So we just gotta push this cable down and over the little hook here. We need to stretch this cable out. There we go. Oh, a hook would be better. No, that's good enough. It's free, and now we just pop it off of the little latch here, and it's done. But I think it should be pretty straightforward because I don't remember removing this, but I also don't remember it being very difficult. So, yep, pretty simple. The ball is attached here. Come on, focus. The ball is attached here, and then the cable is attached there. So you just slide the ball out here and then unclip it from the cable here. That's it. That's all it takes. Should be ready to go. If I can just lock this. All right, so it's locked now. Let's see if we can hear it unlock. Oh yeah, you see the difference here? Very little play. So it is closed now. Let me show you guys the difference here. Oh yeah, you see that? Whereas before I was lifting it way up here. Now it's just very little, which is similar to the trunk, the gas tank latch here. You know, this is lock, unlock, same thing. They shouldn't need to go that high, so that's good. Now, when it comes to the closing and opening of the latch here, the hatch trunk, the issue is either going to be with this locking mechanism here, which you guys can see is adjustable. It's held on there by 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and you can move it up and down, and basically that'll just lower the connection that this makes with the latch. The other issue is the latch itself, right? I know for a fact I've replaced this motor, and my OEM, well, the other one that I had, didn't have the bolts that attach to this thing, right? This one luckily did, so this is OEM fitment with OEM bolts, and nothing has changed. But I think the issue with my setup is because I had the other one that had these adjustable latch here, which you can slide forward and slide back, because it had bolts instead of screws and like nuts, so I had to like find the right length. It was off, so I kind of compensated at a certain point by moving this up and down. So that's what we're gonna try. We're just gonna move this little latch and see if that does anything before we decide to move this, because I don't want to have to open this up. The one in there is OEM, but this is the one that came with my hatch, and you guys can see it. It has hardware for the little latch here portion, and it is technically adjustable because that's how I got it, right? I had to make do, so I had bought these lock nuts, but unfortunately it was a little, you know, tweaking it back and forth to see if I had the fitment right, and at a certain point I was sick and tired of it, so I just moved the latch over, and I guess that's probably what my issue was. Now I'm having trouble closing it, which means the connection is not being made soon enough. So if I push it forward a little bit, oh wait, actually I think these holes might be set on this one, hold on. But then the issue, right, would be that if I push it too far forward, and it does latch properly, but there isn't a good enough seal on my weather stripping that could get some water in there, so it is a little bit of a trade-off. You know, these Civics are great, you know, starter cars, oh shoot, to work on, really. It's easy to modify, easy to repair, nothing too complicated about it. Just takes a little elbow grease. Done. Small little pull, lift the cover, throw in groceries and whatnot. Don't have to worry about anything. Close it, and it should just, perfect. Now we can go ahead and put everything back. I mean, it's not like it's a big job for me. My interior has been completely gutted, and there is pretty much nothing to install other than this piece of trim and the trim on the latch. Now, I am still going to keep this just in case, you know, you never know. What if I do end up breaking that one? And I might as well try to repair this one and then just make it a quick replacement again instead of, you know, waiting. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So that's it. We're done. That little hatchback here closes and opens as it should. It is done, and we are ready to move on to the next step, which I'm still figuring out what it is, to be honest. Blue and purple, black, purple, more like it, but I'm not even done. Look at this. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. You know, the little hatchback here closes and opens just the way it should, not too much force to break off the latch, which is made of plastic for some reason, and not too much force to close the latch, the hatch here, because, you know, that would cause serious problems, and I really can't afford to try to find a rear glass for this little Civic right now. So that's gonna be it for this video. So until next time, guys, take care and good speed. What the? Is my windshield wiper the wrong angle? I installed this wrong. I need to rotate this about like 5 degrees. All right. There we go.